Hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Henry Chase and we are demoing the CTS 1040 online tax software. As you can see, the online tax software is secure. You see the little lock symbol up on the address bar. That shows that it is a secure site. So all your information is protected and fully secure. To log into the package, you will need your client ID, your username, and your password. This is a secure site, so after you try to log in 3 unsuccessful attempts, it will lock you out and you will have to reset your password, or we will have to reset your password in order to gain access to the website. Okay, we have logged into the 1040 online tax software. First thing we will do is go across the menu bar over to the immediate left. You have new return, open return, submit e-files, view acknowledgement, client letters, print checks for those of us that offer bank products, manage users. This gives you the ability to create user IDs for all of your employees. Return templates, where you can set the base return template for your software to designate all of the forms and all of the fields that you use most often. TaxWise University gives you access to the TaxWise University, where you can take courses on the tax software, where you can learn any and everything that you need to know about our products and services. Then we have the TaxWise blog, hot topics. Come down and we have program help built into the software, state help. We have the user's guide built into the software. You can either look at it online or you can download it and save it to your computer. Under the quick reference, we have training sessions, 1040X mailing addresses, and all of the IRS forms and publications. Over to the right of the screen, we have the TaxWise speed test if you needed to test the speed of your computer to see if it's your computer that's having problems, your internet that's having problems, or if it is the software, if you're having any type of tech support issues. Then down to the right, we have additional IRS forms and publications. Okay, we'll go over to the left menu to the return task. We have the home button that'll take us back to the home screen. Oh, here we can check our acknowledgments. We can check for accepted returns. We can check active returns, any paper returns, where you can track paper returns to see if your employees may be preparing returns for their friends and relatives and printing them out and mailing them in without you being able to get the revenue. You can verify if that's been done within your tax practice. Have rejected returns, the send, create, failed, all returns, and return stages. Here you can print returns, you can print reject details, you can move returns, you can delete returns, restore returns, and clear sent e-files. Under delete returns, the only person that can delete a return is the administrator. So we will click on the all returns link and it'll pull up all of the returns that we have completed. Now we'll go back to the home screen and we're going to start a new return. We will do a 1040 return for a head of household. Nice little simple return just to show you how easy it is to use our tax software. All returns can be started in the interview module, or they can be started in the forms where you go directly to the forms. Just for the sake of the demo, we will show you how to go into the interview module and complete the tax return. Click on new return. Enter the Social Security number twice. Click into the first field to verify the socials. Then we're going to click on Go Interview. We are doing a head of household return. If you did not know the filing status, you could click on the Help menu and it would assist you with determining the status for that client. Click Next, and we'll enter the client's information. Click Next to go to the next screen, asking where does the client live. He lives in the United States. Enter the zip code and tab to the next field, and with our zip code database, it will automatically pull in the city and the state. Daytime phone number and an evening phone number. Click Next to get to the next screen. It's asking, is this tax return eligible for any special processing? It is not, so we will leave it defaulted to the non-radio button. Basic questions that are asked on every tax return. Do they want to contribute to the presidential election fund? Can they be claimed as a dependent on another return? Are they blind? Are they totally and permanently disabled? All that is no for this client. Click Next. Asking about dependents. Are there any dependents? This is a head of household return, so they definitely have dependents. We change it to yes and click Next. Now we can enter the information on the dependents. Click Save to save the information on this dependent. Enter the information on the second dependent. Save the information on this dependent. Now we will click Next to go to the next form in the tax return. Now we're on the income form as far as on the tax return. As you can see over on the form tree to the left, as you go from screen to screen, it highlights the screen that you're on. Okay, the different types of income, we will use the drop down window to select the W-2, click Add, then we can enter the information on that W-2. Click next. That's asking about any additional assets. If they had any, you would enter that information. Otherwise, click next. It's asking about adjustments to income. If they had any of this information, you would enter the information in the interview here. If not, you click next. Deductions. If they had any itemized deductions, enter this information. If it applied to this tax return, you would enter the information here, but since they do not, we will click next. Extra questions. If any of this information applied to this tax return, you would enter the information here. It will pull in the appropriate schedules within the tax return. They do not have any of this, so we will click next. Now it's asking, do we need to prepare any state returns? And we do not. This is a resident of Texas. We do not have a state return in Texas, so we'll click next. Okay, now it's telling us that we are finished with the interview, so we click on finish. We're going to convert this into a 1040 tax return. Now we're at the process where we like to say get the red out of the return, clear up any missing information. Then this return will be ready to file. So we will scroll down this page to see what is needed to finish this page. Go to the 1040 page 1. Should be one question that needs to be answered. Turn that green. Then we'll go to the schedule EIC. Okay, now we have completed that schedule. We'll go to the W-2. Enter the zip code, tab to the next field, automatically pulls in the city of the state. W-2 is complete. Now we'll go to the 8867 page 3. Now we'll go to 8867 page 4 over in the form tree. Now, dependent Rory Davis, verify the information on him. Okay, look like something may be missing on the main info sheet. Okay, this should be a code 1, and that's going to fix it. Now the main info has turned green, so we would run diagnostics on the return, see if there's any errors. There are no errors. We click here to print the tax return. After we have printed the tax return, we can create the e-file. The e-file has been created successfully, so we close out of the tax return. Click on Submit e-file, and we can e-file all of the tax returns that we have ready to go at the current time. So now this concludes our demo of the CTS 1040 online tax return. If you have any questions concerning this tax software package, feel free to give us a call at 866-540-1391. That's 866-540-1391, option 1 for the sales department. I'm Henry Chase, and it's been my pleasure to assist you with this software demo. Thank you.